When Elegies Are Ashes has come to global, and after the fun that was our last event, here I was hoping for a bit more of a relaxed event. Like always, I've got 8 stages to clear with our lovely 7 hunters, and we're going to use our max of 4 times each. Is that going to be possible, or am I living in a fairy tale? Let's find out. Stage 1 is a gentle introduction into the madness of this event. 2 lanes joining into one full of weak enemies is perfect shark bait. Spectre holds lane all by herself and doesn't even need her skill to clean up the first stage. Stage 2 is another captain's dance. Gladio holds the bottom lane and kills all the unupgraded nests, while our other captain guards the blue box and takes care of the upgraded ones. Easy pickings for our 2 hunters. Stage 3 starts with Spectre holding the line and Andriana is covering the rear just in case of any leaks. All goes pretty smoothly until the final rush of enemies when Ascari S2 is used to stop the swarm from leaking past Spectre. Stage 4, we place Gladio facing right to hold the lane and weaken the sprouts. Andriana is placed facing down to stop the nests upgrading and trigger the copying city. And finally, Scotty defends the left side to kill the escaping sprouts and stop the thickets from growing. And everything is still smooth sailing as we hit the halfway of this tower. Stage 5 is a pain, once again. Spectre ult goes down first to cover the lane, and then S3 the first tree shield. Once her skill is back off cooldown, we deploy Skadi ult and Spectre to uncover the second tree to S3 once again, and start weakening the third one. After that, it's just a waiting game for Spectre to kill the Dublin enemies as they slowly come to her, one by one. Stage 6 is a fun one. Skadi ult goes down first to start charging her skill, then Mr. CC3 run killer himself goes next. Skadi takes some hits, but just barely survives and keeps our captain topped up until the second half where she's taken out, and our captain must once again survive by himself until the end, as the rabbits slowly chip away at his health. Stage 7 is pretty easy. One captain holds the top lane, while Gladia, because of her skill 2, and the shark can hold the bottom. Gladia can almost solo the bottom, but at the end when 6 enemies come at once, she would leak, which is why the shark is here to help her out. Boss stage time. This changed a lot from my first clear. Spectre holds the bottom lane by herself with S2 and using it when the bunnies come to kill them. After watching a few clears, I learned to, instead of killing the dragon away from the thickets, to change positions and embrace them to make the downing phase easier. When stage 2 begins, just activate Gladia and Andriana's skill and watch the massacre begin. Overall, not a terrible boss stage compared to the other flying bosses we've had to deal with. So enjoy the full clear and see you in the outro.
I come from the depths of the ocean.
I will handle it. Your wounds will be rather striking.
Please, return to the abyss.
I will handle it. Your wounds will be rather striking. This execution is not worth witnessing.
Speak your mind. Have I granted?
Konnichiwa. そしてさよなら. Humbly await. I care not for valueless ones.
As you wish. Playtime's over.
I will handle it. I will handle it. Your useless tricks will only make your death more miserable.
準備はできてる。こんにちは。そしてさよなら。
This execution is not worth witnessing.
Mission accomplished.
And there we go, another AH tower done. Here's the final rundown, and honestly, other than surprise, the boss flies now, not a terribly hard event. Not sure if I'll do anything or not for the EX stages when they come out next week, as Silksong will be taking up a bunch of my free time, so I'll either see you then, or I guess when chapter 15 comes out. Bye!